The latest updates that I have is that the victims inside, the 5 deceased individuals inside, are the 39-year-old male suspect, a 59-year-old male chaperone, and 3 female children ages 9, 10, and 13 that perished yesterday. In that, the Sacramento County Coroner's Office has released those names in a press release just this afternoon, and I would refer you to that for those specifics. That is certainly part of this investigation, because there was an active restraining order, and people who have restraining orders on them are prohibited from owning or possessing firearms. In this particular instance, and what is incumbent upon someone to get a restraining order is to show that there is a viable threat against them. My understanding is that the mother of these children had been the victim of domestic violence, and that is how she obtained this restraining order that was enforced at this time. That would always be when we contact somebody regarding domestic violence and restraining orders. That would be common practice to look for weapons and take and book any weapons that they might have in their possession. Mind you, people will, after the fact, they might not keep them in their home. I mean, there are many ways to circumvent that, and we're going to look to see if that was the case here. That is correct. People with restraining orders cannot possess or own firearms. That is always harder. It is unfathomable that you could shoot a child, kill a child, more so that it would be your own child. And I don't, the motive will be certainly under investigation, but I have to think that who could do that would only be somebody who hates their ex more than they love their children. The restraining order was in force. That's what I know at this point. If they contacted him at his home, right? So I don't know where the context of that contact would have been, right? So I couldn't. Yeah, but that would not be, I mean, if they check for weapons, that box would be checked. If you feel unsafe in your intimate relationship, you should tell somebody that you trust. You should remove yourself physically from the presence of that person, and if need be, get a restraining order and not have contact with that person at all. Cut off contact. Keep yourself safe. I don't know the particulars of where he was you were asking about where, searching his home. I don't know where he was living. Right now, my understanding is he was living in that church. So I don't know where he may have been living when this domestic violence occurred, or any other sorts of crimes, but my understanding is that right now he was living at that church. I'm assuming it was at the church. They said he was living at the church, and that's not unusual. I mean, perhaps they might have a outreach program that they can house people. I've not been inside of this church. I don't know what their facilities look like, but that is my understanding.